Hey Cancers, welcome to You versus Them Tarot. This is in the format of Person A, Person B. Figure out where you are in the storyline. Hope you're having a happy Valentine's Day week. So Person A has do all things in moderation. Person B, you have face your shadow. Let's pull out one more for each. Strengthen your gifts. And Person B, you have forgive and forget. Okay. All right, so obviously it's looking like Person B is carrying a grudge of some sort, right? Person A, I feel like Person A probably has a problem with reading a room, is what I'm getting here. They might be doing the wrong thing and not realizing it, offending people or offending this person and not realizing it. It's feeling something like that's going on. Okay, let's see. How does Person A feel about Person B? Oh, too many cards. Okay, we'll take it. Okay. The World card coming out. The Magician card. So that World card was in reverse, along with the Queen of Cups in reverse. All right. Someone needs to say it with their chest if you want to. Okay. See, I'm getting this energy of being, Person A is a little bit all over the place emotionally. That's what I'm getting here. If you want something, do it and say it with conviction is what I'm getting here. You might be trying to manifest a bunch of things at one time and it's just not coming through clear is what I'm getting. We have the Five of Cups coming through. There's some regret. All right, with the Tower. Let's see what's going on with Person B before I continue talking about this. Person A's energy is a little bit scattered. It is definitely all over the place. I feel like their intentions are good though, you know, so that's what I mean. Like they're offending people, but not meaning to, you know, it's just like they're hurting people. It's just interesting. They're coming off a little bit emotionally reckless. Okay. Person B, you have the King of Pentacles coming out, which is the stability. You like things to make sense. Make it make sense. They're trying to make sense of Person A's behavior. It's like, this does not make sense to me. They're trying to hold their ground and I guess be the bigger person or whatever the case is. But underneath that, they're fuming. That's what I'm getting. Underneath that, they're holding this grudge. They're fuming. They're trying not to lash out. They're being patient. While Person A is kind of moving. It's like, it almost feels like, you know, when you're dealing with you're talking to a kid and you just have to understand that they don't really understand the consequences of their actions sometimes. And it's giving off that type of dynamic here. Or it's like, okay, I know this baby didn't mean to break my favorite vase, but I'm not going to be completely upset. I'm going to just kind of hold this in. I'm going to stifle that pain or that anger, but I'm pissed off, you know, but outwardly they're showing this King of Pentacles energy. Interesting. What's the blockage for Person A? Yeah, Page of Cups in reverse. I'm not getting the most emotionally mature energy on their end. Interesting. With the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, wow. Oh, what? Okay, there are so many cards underneath this. 10 of Wands in reverse and the 9 of Wands in reverse. This person, they know not what they do, is what I just keep wanting to say that, okay? They know not what they do. They're emotionally... They do come off like a little bit emotionally imbalanced, but I do feel like there's a lot underneath the surface with them that they've yet to tap into for themselves. That's what I'm getting here, okay? But they might be just tossing relationships to the side and unknowingly, you know, it's just, how it actually shows up, it can show up like a player, it can. But ultimately, they're just moving, they're just moving, and I don't think they're aware of what they're doing to people. But we do have this Five of Cups, so it's some type of accountability being held on their end. Like they do feel some regret, and maybe Person B is the one to show Person A like, hey, you can't be moving like this. But okay, what's the blockage for Person B, or what are they failing to see? Judgment call. Yeah, person B, you're going to have to make a judgment call. Is this something that you want to deal with? With the Ten of Cups coming through and the Ten of Pentacles, you're looking for this emotional fulfillment. You're looking for stability here. You're going to have to straight up make a judgment call on person A and figure out, can they bring that? Or is this more of like a fun thing, right? Face the truth with the Ace of Swords, all right? Based on what you want right now and based on what person A has shown you, are they going to give you the full package? Let's not talk about potential because I feel like that's playing a role here. Person B sees that there's a lot underneath the surface. Person A just hasn't fully developed and blossomed yet. But that's not up to you, person B, to make them blossom. You don't know. You see their potential. They might not see their potential. They may or may not become self-actualized. So based on what you see right now, can you deal with this type of energy? It seems as if person B is way more serious and they carry this level of maturity and they're being very patient. But it's time to make a judgment call, person B. Honest person. What's the advice for person A? And by the way, person B, this does not take away from them being a soulmate or whatever the case is, okay? It just means that they're one of many soulmates, okay? And you got to figure out if you want to take the soulmate or wait for the next one to come around, all right? Can they meet you halfway? Because I feel like person B, you have the capabilities of meeting people halfway. And I feel like you're willing to work with them. You're willing to cooperate. You're willing to pour into this connection. And it's just a matter of, are they pouring into the connection or do they have the capability of doing so the way you do it? Okay, or the way you need it. And just make that judgment call. I don't feel like there's much confusion about it. I think it's just hard to actually face the answer, face the truth here, because I feel like you're being led to let go. Now, person A, you do have the Temperance card coming out with that Two of Wands. Person A, person A is given very fairy energy. Like they're not trying to hurt anybody. They're just a free-spirited butterfly. And they just gotta move. And it's like, that's fine. And the person A is going to find another free spirit that can rock with this. But I feel like person B needs more stability than person A can give. What do the romance angels have to say here? Free yourself. I feel like person A is definitely very much free. Person B might find it alluring, and they're it's like trying to tame a wild horse. It's like, don't tame this. That is going to be an energy drain. Find someone who is on that level with you, who want the same things that you want. All right. And yeah, this situation is calling you to have faith. It's calling you to trust. Because you are being led to make a judgment call on the situation. But the thing is, it does feel like a soulmate. So it's like kind of hard to let things go. But you're going to have to work it out here and like honor your truth. Person A is definitely giving this free spirit energy, and they might not grow out of it. This might just be who they are, you know? And so then you just got to figure out, is this a match for me long term or not? Person B. You got to figure that one out. What does person A want to tell person B? And also, this doesn't take away from the love being there. This doesn't take away from the bond or the strength of the love. It's just a matter of compatibility. All right? Does it match your goals? Does it match your vision for love? So I will wait for a sign from you. I remember every detail of that day. Yeah, it does feel like there's a connection here for sure. There's a longing, there's a missing of each other. Person B says, I don't react when people mention you. Finding out the truth crushed me. There is some regret on person A's end. There's some regret on person A's end, but they don't, I feel like they might feel like they can't control it, you know. But whatever the case is, definitely is some type of, there's a bond here for sure. There's love here, yes. But there could be love between two people and it might not be the most compatible situation. So person B has, it was my fault and I blamed you. I just feel like this is coming from a lack of completely explaining your stance, person B. I feel like you're trying to take you're taking a high ground or being patient with this person. I don't think you should blame yourself. Person B, I don't think you should blame yourself for this situation. Okay? It's just a matter, it just feels like two people who are polar opposites, two different personalities, and it just might not, it'll take a lot of work for it to actually work out long term. Okay, so you guys are kind of starting where the start of this connection is going to take a bit to get to the finish line, okay? As opposed to you meeting someone who's already on your path and have the same values. You guys will probably start here and it'll be easier to move forward, okay? This one is going to just take a lot of time if you want to work it out. But ultimately, person B, you got to figure out your blockage is not making a judgment call, okay? I feel like you have a very clear vision of wanting emotional fulfillment and wanting stability, wanting someone you can build with. Is this a person that you could build with? You've already seen enough to make that judgment call, so it's time to do so, all right? All right, well, thank you so much. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. Add me on IG and TikTok. Thank you so much. So we'll meet again. Peace.